welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We're proudly sponsored by Falcon Contracting, and we're here for a fascinating fight between two Mexican warriors in Saul Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia. We've got Canelo, who is 62-2 with 39 knockouts. We've got Munguia, who is 43-0-0, and he's got 34 knockouts. So it proves to be a good fight. Who wants it first, lads?
On you go, Darren.
Okay, no worries. Well, to be honest, I've seen a bit of a mixed reaction with this fight. For me, I think it's very good. I like the fight. I think there's like you just hit the nail on the head. I think between them both, there's something like 105 or 107 professional fights between them both. It's just ridiculous, really, when you look at like what you get with these Mexicans. They have a long, hard career compared to anybody else really in the sport.
They start.
Well, it's madness really to think like Canelo's 33 and I think Munguia is 27, and you've got over 100 fights between them both. That's ridiculous, really. I think the fight's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a one-sided Canelo win. I think the telltale thing is like when you look at recent fights with when they both took on John Ryder, Canelo couldn't stop him. I was surprised Munguia actually stopped John Ryder, but in all honesty, he took him apart. So that's a comparison you can do. And if you looked at that, you'd say all day long Munguia would probably beat Canelo, but it doesn't work like that. I think it's going to be a very exciting fight. I really do. And I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. I think Canelo probably is the favourite in the fight. But I do think that Munguia is a live outsider in this. I don't think it's as easy as what people think.
I'd agree with you there, Darren, to be honest. It's on Cinco de Mayo, the 4th of May. So it's a Mexican holiday. It's the biggest Mexican holiday. So the fans are going to be in there up for it. You know they're going to be more on Canelo's side because they absolutely adore him, don't they? And rightly so after his career that he's had. He's a fantastic fighter. I can just see this being a bit of a war. But for me, if you look through their resumes, Jaime Munguia, who's he beat? He beat John Ryder, as you said. He's beat Debran Yemchenko, Gabe Brasado, and Spike Sullivan. Then you've got our Canelo, who's beat Billy Joe Saunders, Triple G twice, Caleb Plant, Liam Smith, Chavez Jr., Kovalev, Amir Khan, Erislandy Lara, Miguel Cotto, Austin Trout, Shane Mosley, Josecito Lopez, Kermit Cintron, Ryan Rhodes, Danny Jacobs, Callum Smith. That just says it all.
I definitely agree with you. I think the regime's definitely with Canelo. He's beat by far definitely the better opponents. So you would, I agree, you'd favour him in that aspect. But I just think that Munguia is the type of fighter I feel like he'll improve with the better opponent in front of him. I think he can get a bit lazy in his fights. I think he can coast through them. But he took John Ryder apart. And, John Ryder obviously was at the end of his career, but he took him apart and he really showed something in that fight where, he'd never really shown that sort of like mentality before. So maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe he might come out a bit defensive against Canelo. I don't know. But I'm expecting a good fight. I really am.
I'm expecting a good fight. We've got a couple of messages before you go, Neutral. We've got Chris Welch. Big up, lads. Hope you're well. Thank you, Mr. Welch. And then we've got Munguia work rate and high volume is the only things that could cause this current Canelo problems. Well, yeah, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. Yeah. It looks to be a good fight. Neutral, what are you thinking, sir?
Lads, it's going to be a war. It's going to be a banger. You're going to get the two highest output punching 168 fighters going at it. Cinco de Mayo, May the 4th. Mexican fans, Mexico's just going to go on fire that day. It's just good. Oh, I can't wait. But like you quite rightly said there, Darren, Munguia, the way he beat Ryder, that was special. That was a destruction more than Canelo achieved against John Ryder. And don't forget, they didn't fight that far apart from each other.
It's true,
within a year.
Yeah,
so, you're virtually getting the same John Ryder. He and even John admitted that that was a harder fight. Having said that, resume-wise, no comparison, knockouts, all the rest of it, very much similar. I mean, he's had more knockouts, Canelo, than Munguia's had fights. Or is it just the same? So,
not far away.
You know, on paper, it's looking like Canelo all day, but I can only see a fighter is only as good as his last opponent.
Yeah.
Right? His last fight. And for me, Canelo has been on a very slight managed decline. So I think it's going to be a harder fight for Canelo than he's ever imagined it. And it's good. And I can see the hungrier Munguia coming through to win. I can't tell you how. I can't say whether it be knockout or points, but it's going to be dominating. I just don't think Canelo has ever come up against not only a higher volume puncher than himself, but a harder puncher at the same time. So neutral's rooting actually for a points victory for Jaime Munguia, May the 4th, Cinco de Mayo.
That's a fair shout. That's a fair
Stand
shout.
on that.
Chris Welsh has said last time Canelo got stoppage was against Caleb Plant. So there's a slight decline, which is expected, but still one winner for me. And then only Benavidez beats this Canelo. Well, that's for another show he made there, but I'm against that. I don't like Benavidez. I just don't think his resume even warrants the fight. But check out Neutral's Hard Talk if you want to hear about that. It didn't go too well, let's say that. But anyway, back to this one. I'll give you my 2 pence worth now. I am going to say, for me, Canelo just out-experiences him. He's got the 6-year advantage, started at 15. He's been in with the likes of Mayweather. Yeah, he lost. He lost to Bivol, which was quite embarrassing, to be fair. Bivol just schooled him. But other than that, Canelo doesn't let you down. Munguia's never really been that tested. For me, it's going to be a Canelo points victory, comfortably as well. I'd say 8 rounds to 4 to Canelo.
Well, I was just going to say, I didn't actually give you my prediction, did I? I talked up the fight, but I didn't. I'll let you two give yours first. I would probably say it will go the distance because they're Mexicans. I think they'll hit each other clean. I mean, Canelo's big puncher, Munguia's big puncher. I think they'll hit each other clean. I think they'll show chins. And I do think it'll go the distance. Yeah. But I'd probably
neither of them will give
exactly, and that's the type of fight it's going to be. But I think I'm going to edge towards a winner. I do agree that Canelo's maybe slightly on the decline because, like you say, he hasn't stopped that many lately. So maybe his punching power's declining a little bit. But I'd probably go just edge towards the Canelo points, just close. But I think Munguia.
So I think Munguia neutral. We've got Canelo close for Darren, and we've got me with a relatively wide points win for Canelo. So that's a good little scenario. It should be a cracker. Cinco de Mayo. It can't fail to entertain. It's 2 absolute warriors in the ring. Let's just hope for a good fight, lads, eh?
Yeah, I think it will. But I don't think it disappoint. But the one last question is: are we going to be pay-per-view in the UK? That's where.
Yes,
they're going to.
So you think? What do you reckon? 20 quid job.
Yeah, £20.
That's what I would say. That's what
$24.99 at the most.
Yeah, it won't be more than that for Mexicans for sure.
Because it's Canelo, you know. If they're gonna charge 20 quid for Haney and Garcia, they're gonna charge 25 quid for.
Yeah,
you know,
I'd completely agree with that. Well,
we used to get them fights free on subscription, though, didn't we? Not anymore.
We are spoiled.
Yeah, they're taking it back now.
Imagine being a US fan paying $80 off.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, the comparisons are ridiculous. Yeah,
could be worse. Well, thank you very much for joining me, lads. This has been Boxing Media Hub. Hit the like button, share and subscribe. It's been Darren Aston, Birmingham's finest. It's been Neutral's Corner Boxing, absolute legend from St Mirren, Scotland. And it's been Jam. You don't know where I'm from.
Hey, come on, you
Stay blessed. Love y'all. Take care. And we'll leave you a bit of this.